Hello, welcome to Gentle Morning Yoga. I'm Tammy. Grateful you are here today to begin your morning with yoga. A 30-minute practice to get the body moving and connect deeper with your breath. We'll begin in a seated position. So you want your yoga mat, a blanket or something to sit on to prop your hips up if you need more support today. Find whatever feels good for yourself and honor yourself always. We'll open with an inspirational read. This is a book that I like to read from, Yoga 365 Daily Wisdom for Life on and Off the Mat by Susanna Harwood Rubin. Yoga is connection. The Sanskrit root of the word yoga is yuj, which means to connect or to create connection. When we move on our mats, shifting our limbs, our muscles, our tissues, and our bones, we create positive, aligned connection within our bodies. When our bodies are physically aligned, our minds can more readily find an equivalent alignment, and our hearts can then share this sense of ease. Our physical, mental, and emotional selves enter into a more meaningful conversation with each other. Yoga offers the connection of our bodies to our minds and to our hearts. So let's find that comfortable seat, maybe Sukhasana, easy seat, or legs are extended out in front of you. Do what feels better for your body. And maybe just taking a few gentle rocks side to side. Just feeling that little wave of movement on the hips. And then forward and back. And then when you're ready, come to a seat of stillness. Doing the best that you can to find that still seat. Hands land where they do. To ground, the palms will be down on the knees or the thighs. If you'd like to receive, if that's what's calling you today, turn the palms up. Lengthen through the spine as you rest the shoulders away from the ears. Open through the heart. Soften the throat. The jaw, the muscles around the eyes. And the skin above the brow. Close the eyes if that feels comfortable, or keep a soft gaze a little bit in front of you. Just tune in, connect to what brought you to your mat today. Set a sankalpa, an intention for practice, what you would like to see for yourself on and off the mat today. As you find that connection to a deeper rhythm of breath, in through the nose, side of the ribs open, heart opens on the inhale. And as you exhale, soften through the heart, ribs contract, lower body rests. Just be here for a few more cycles of breath. Coming present with the mat, with yourself, and tuning in and accepting whatever is. next inhale, circle your hands in front of your heart, connecting the left and the right palm. Thumbs rest on the heart sternum. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow to yourself. Gratitude, kindness, love. Thanking yourself for showing up. Inhale, rise. Exhale. We'll open together with the sound of Om. Breathe in. Exhale the breath completely. Inhale for the Om. Today, affirmation. I am connected to the essence of who I am. I am connected to the essence of who I am. You can carry that with you through practice, or if there's another affirmation you would like to bring with you as we move together. Press the hands back to the knees or thighs. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, chin to the chest. Softness through the shoulders, the back of the neck. Inhale, rise up and lift the chin if it's available for you. Inhale back to center. Exhale, chin to the chest. Just gently beginning to warm the neck and the shoulders. Inhale, center. Chin lifts. One smooth breath as we inhale and exhale, following the breath all the way to its end. Inhale, come back up. Chin lifts up. Exhale back to center, chin towards the chest. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Gently return to the center. Deep breath here. Exhale, look over to the right or over the right shoulder. Be mindful and gentle with yourself. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left or over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Keep breathing as you inhale, middle. Exhale to the left. So important to maintain the breath in through the nose, out through the nose. One more time each way to the right on the exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. And return gently, easy to the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Keep breathing. Inhale up. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder. This time you can let the right hand rest on the left side of the head. Breathe here. Inhale, return gently to center. Exhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Stay here, or left hand rests on the right side of your head. Inhale, return to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, chin to the chest. Now we'll circle. Inhale, start your circle. Doesn't matter which way you go. Circle the other direction when you're ready. Taking your time. This is your practice. next time your chin is at heart center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, inhale. Shrug the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, release down the back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Rest the hands by the hips. Turn the right palm up as you inhale. Reach it up and over on the exhale. Gently soften through the right hip. Want to stay grounded on the right side. Inhale, rise back to center. Exhale, release the right hand. Inhale, turn the left palm up. Reach it up. And exhale on the stretch over to the right. Softening through the left hip, grounding the left side. Then inhale back to center. We're going to bring both arms up, reach up, stretch up, rest the shoulders away from the ears, open the fingers, reaching for the sky or the ceiling. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, rest the shoulders. If you need to bend the elbows, that's fine. Listen to your body. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, we're going to round through the spine as we bring the hands forward towards the heart center, in front of the heart. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, stretching through the back. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Reach it back up on the inhale. Exhale, release the hands and bring them nice and easy down to the mat. We'll do some Sufi circles. So take the hands to the knees or the thighs and just start to circle. So we're warming up, getting the circulation going in our digestive system. Stay with the breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Circle in the other direction. And return to the center, hands under the knees, guide them in. And moving into tabletop position, so hands and knees. If you need support for the wrists or the knees, then you have a blanket or a cushion, or maybe roll up the mat a few times to support yourself. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, tops of the feet can gently press into the mat, or you can tuck your toes. Find what feels better for your body. Space between your fingers. Find your foundation. We'll move through cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck your chin in. Inhale, drop the belly into cow pose. Exhale, round into the cat. Moving through the spine as you inhale, lift the chin, buttocks lift up, belly drops. Exhale into cat, curving through the spine as you move into the navel. So we're pressing through the navel. Navel comes in and spine arches. Inhale into the cow pose. Exhale, round into your cat. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Take the knees wide. Toes touch if it's available, and we'll sit back towards the heels for child's pose or balasana. If you need support for yourself, you can bring a blanket between the legs or underneath the feet if you have sensitivity there. Sitting back towards the heels, extend the arms out in front of you. Rest the forehead if you can. And the options to modify this pose: one hand on top of the other, rest your head, or you can make fists to rest your forehead, or you can use a block, or you can just let your arms rest alongside the body. And let's create a little movement for our head and our neck. So just rolling on the forehead side to side. It's getting a nice little massage. Come back to center. Let's take a few breaths here. Slide your hands under the shoulders, press through the palms, roll up through the spine. Walk your hands back out in front of you into tabletop position. We'll do some balancing, so we'll extend the right leg long behind us. Tuck the toes under. This is where you can stay if this feels okay for your body. This could be enough balancing for you. You don't want to drop the hip too low or lift it up too high. If you feel balanced, you can always raise the leg and stay here is another option, or extend the left arm out in front of you. Breathe in, breathe out, engaging our center, creating a strong foundation. On the next exhale, release the left hand, right knee, other side. Extend the left leg long behind you, toes tuck under. Stay here if this is where you feel good, or you can lift the left foot off the mat. So we want to keep the hips level. Again, we don't want to raise the left hip up or drop the left hip low. Try to find your balance. And if this feels okay, you can extend the right arm long in front of you. Open through the fingers, engaging the center. On the exhale, release the right hand, left knee down. We're going to walk the hands out a little bit and move through the hips. So we're just creating a little bit of a wave through our hip joints, moving through the hips. And circle the other direction. Return to center. Bring your feet to one side, have a seat. Extend the legs out in front for Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Use support for your spine if you need to. You want to have a tall spine so you can sit on the edge of a blanket. Or if you need to, place the blanket underneath the knees for support. Flex the toes toward you. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale as you fold, leading through the heart. So you want to lengthen through the spine, rest the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. That's the most important thing, is to breathe. Keeping the breath in and out through the body. Walk your hands back in on the inhale. Exhale, release, shake the legs out. So we'll stretch the front of the body since we stretched the back. Bend the knees, soles of the feet on the mat. Hands behind you to support, fingers facing the body. Reverse table. When you're ready, press through the feet and the hands as you lift the hips. Breathe here. On the exhale, gently release back down. We'll release the tension from the wrist joint, so circling the wrists around as you make fists with the hands. Circle in the other direction. and shake it out. Maybe open and close the fingers. Half butterfly, so extend the left leg long, right foot draws into the inner thigh or the shin or the calf. So you want to be mindful not to press the foot onto the knee. Support for the right knee if you need to. Flex the left toes towards you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and fold over the left leg. Again, keep the length of the spine. Rest the shoulders. So sometimes when we fold forward, we want to do this. We want to bring the shoulders with us. Try to see how you can rest the shoulders as much as you can. And just notice. On the inhale, walk your hands back in towards the body. Exhale, release. We'll come to a seated cat-cow. So Sukhasana, or you can extend the legs out in front of you where the hands would just rest on the thighs as you move through the spine. So it's available. Options are available for you. Wherever you are, inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Return to center, hands under the knees, guide them in. Other side, this time we extend the right leg long. Left foot draws in to the inner thigh or the calf. Support for the left knee if you need to. Flex the right toes towards you, take a deep breath in, and exhale, fold over the right leg. Relaxing the shoulders, tune into the breath. Next, inhale, walk your hands back into the body. Exhale, release. Back to our seated cat-cow. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. 2 more. 1 more. Come back to center, hands under the knees, guide them in. And we'll bring the hands behind the thighs, roll onto our backs, all the way down to the mat. Coming into bridge pose. So bend the knees, soles of the feet on the mat. If you have a ponytail, you might want to move it to the side or take it totally all the way out so you can rest the back of the head on the mat. Bring the heels close to the glutes, but not too close, so you want some space there. Hands rest by the hips, palms down, press through the feet as you lift your hips up. So notice as you lift your hips up, the shoulders press into the mat. Feel the engagement through the front of the thigh. And breathe. On your exhale, gently release down. Relax here. So one important note that when you come up into bridge, you don't want to turn your head. You want to keep your head in one line all the way from the crown of the head to the tailbone. So you want to make sure that you're mindful of that. Second one, press through the feet, lift your hips. Breathe here. On your exhale, gently release the body down. Pause. One more time, press through the feet, lift your hips and breathe. If at any time you need to take a break, you can always gently bring the body back down to the mat. On the next exhale, gently release down, relax. Bring the hands to the tops of the thighs, gently press the thighs away. Feel the release along the lower spine. From here, release the hands. We're going to bring the hands underneath our hips or underneath our glutes. Palms are down. Draw the knees into the chest and then stretch the legs long. Soles of the feet up towards the ceiling or sky. Legs up the walls. This is also called waterfall. It's very good for the circulation, for the nervous system, and bringing energy to the body. Try to keep the legs straight, or if you need to bend them, that's totally fine. Tucking the chin slightly towards your chest. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a moment to let the blood flow come back into the legs. You can release the hands back out to the sides of the hips. Wrap the arms around your shins. Give yourself a little squeeze, or maybe you're holding the wrists. This is wind release pose, very good for our digestion. Release there, happy baby. So keeping the knees bent, happy baby options. You can just bring the knees out to shoulder width apart. And then hands are on the shins, press the legs into the body. Or you can raise the soles of the feet up towards the sky or ceiling. Hold on to the outer edges of the feet. Press the feet into the hands as the hands press into the feet. Hands can come to the ankles or behind your thighs. So the important thing here is to allow the shoulders to rest when you're in happy baby. So sometimes we all love to reach for our feet. But when we reach for our feet, our shoulders are lifting, and that draws a lot of tension into the neck. So maybe if that is happening, you want to find a different position for your hands. And then if it feels good, rock your baby side to side. Massaging through the lower back, the outer hip. Return to stillness if you're moving your happy baby. Release. Draw the knees back into the chest, and we'll come into a reclined twist. Extend the left leg long. Right knee is bent. Guide the right knee over to the left with the left hand. Extend your right arm out to a T, or bend the elbow in cactus arm, where your hand would be up towards your head. We'll look over to the right, or head will stay neutral. Breathe into the right side of the body. Inhale, return to the center. Exhale, extend the right leg long. Other side. Draw the left knee in. Guide the left knee over with the right hand to the right. Extend the left arm out to a T, or bend the elbow in cactus arm. Left hand would be up towards the head. Look over to the left, or head stays in a neutral place. Most important is to breathe. So we're breathing now into and out of the left side of the body. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, extend the left leg long. Here we are in Shavasana, resting time. So legs are extended long, space between your feet and arms out away from the body. If this is not comfy for your back, you can come to constructive rest, bend the knees, walk the feet out a little wider than the width of your mat, and let the knees touch in the center. You can place a blanket underneath the knees if you need more support, or underneath the back if you need support there. Find what is working for your body today. So what feels good for you? What's going to help you to relax here? Closing the eyes, just finding stillness, ease through the body as we take these moments of rest and relaxation. Kindly bring awareness back to your space, movement to the body, wiggle the fingers and toes, circle the wrists and ankles. Maybe come into a full body stretch as you reach the arms over the head and stretch out through the fingers and the toes. Draw the knees into the chest. When you're ready, give yourself a nice love squeeze. Carry your embrace to the right side of the body. Make a pillow with your hands to rest your head. Use the support of your hands to help yourself up to a seat. Turn the palms up. Inhale, reach it up. Palms touch at the top. Exhale, hands come to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Feel the energy between the left and the right palm. Just notice. deep breath in. Exhale, bow to yourself. Gratitude, kindness, love. Giving thanks to yourself once again for showing up for you. Inhale, rise. Exhale. We'll close together with the sound of Om. Breathe in. Exhale the breath completely. Inhale for the Om. May there be peace within us, peace between us, peace around us. May this day bring you much peace, an abundance of love, and pure happiness. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a beautiful day, and to let you know that classes are offered live on Zoom Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So I would be so grateful if you would join us, and I will see you next time. If you would like some more information, you can go to breatheinspireyoga.com. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.